Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's first video doing weekend forecast for today's first video. So as always on a Saturday we're having a detailed look at the weather for the week ahead. It's going to be another pretty cold and unsettled week, certainly the first half of the week anyway. Going to be rather chilly and unsettled. In fact, it will be cold enough for a little bit of hill snow at times with rain, cold rain at lower levels. So get on for you very shortly. The second video coming up later on this afternoon will be the regular week same day video update with all of the usual features. That'll be with you later on this afternoon. The websites we're using for weekend forecast coming from theweatherapp.com and westcentral.de with the radar picture we're going to start off with from Gaz Lovitz. You can find a link to all of websites on the links page at Gaz Lovitz and in the description at YouTube. So we begin with the radar picture. We've had showery rain across the country this morning, cold enough for a little bit of snow up across high ground in the north. A little bit further south was actually across parts of northern England. I think there's been a few flakes over the highest ground and down into North Wales. Otherwise rain and some quite heavy bursts as well, indicated by those yellow and orange colours. You can see everything's beginning to shift over towards the eastern side. Actually drying up in the west a little bit at the moment, but it will turn wetter in the southwest by the end of this afternoon. Here's today's atmospheric pressure chart. So low pressure is well and truly driving the weather at the moment, sitting both to the north and the west of us and bringing in these westerly winds. So for the rest of this afternoon, we're going to see showery rain spreading northwards and eastwards across central, northern and eastern parts of the country. Some hill snow could be mixed in as well. Turning generally drier and brighter across central western areas for a time this afternoon, before more rain then starts to pile in towards Wales and southwest England by the end of the afternoon, so that will be quite heavy. Pretty breezy as well, quite a windy day, and with temperatures of only 4 to 9 degrees, it will feel quite cold in the wind. Overnight tonight, another system is going to zip across England and Wales, so that will take a band of quite heavy rain west to east across England and Wales. Again, there could be some hill snow involved, maybe a little bit of sleet to a few lower levels as well across parts of Wales and northern England, possibly the North Midlands too. But it's primarily at high ground. But I think we'll have some wintry falls tonight. Further south and east, outbreaks of rain. Going further north of that, a mix of clear spells and wintry showers really for Scotland and Northern Ireland. A fairly widespread frost in the north, with temperature going down to -2 in some parts of Scotland, will allow for icy patches. Down in the south, too much cloud, rain and wind around to see temperature going below freezing there, so temperatures hold up at around 4 or 5 degrees. But we'll all feel quite cold actually tonight, so if you're off out and about to Christmas parties and whatnot, wrap up, because it is going to be, whether you're in the north or in the south, really quite a cold and miserable sort of night. Then into tomorrow, Sunday, low pressure continues to be dominating the weather. Another little trough will move in from the west later on. We start with Saturday's overnight rain on the eastern side of England. That will move away quite quickly. Then most central east areas will have excuse me, a decent morning with sunny spells, but we'll have showery bursts in the west, and these showers will spread northwards and eastwards, I think, through the course of Sunday. Some of the showery bursts could be quite heavy. They may merge into some longer spells of rain, and don't rule out the chance of sleet or snow over high ground as well, particularly across northern Britain. Temperatures again ranging from around 4 to 9 degrees Celsius, with quite strong and brisk winds making it feel pretty chilly. So we're going to Monday, and low pressure still in control, but we are seeing the isobars opening out, so the winds are easing off. That's one thing, and I think generally the showery activity will be easing down a little bit on Monday. Nevertheless, we're still under low pressure, so there will still be showers around. They're most likely in the north and draped around the coast. Inland areas probably getting a reasonably dry day with sunny spells. It'll be quite cold though, with temperatures again only ranging from around, say, 4 to 8 degrees Celsius, something like that, and probably a widespread frost on Monday night. We could just see some rain clipping into the southeast as well by the end of Monday. Now, there's a bit of uncertainty about that as we go through into Tuesday. So Tuesday could potentially, through parts of the Midlands, East Anglia, Southeast England, be quite a wet day with outbreaks of persistent rain for much of the day. And there is a bit of a suggestion that there could be some snow involved with that. Now, as I say, very, very uncertain. Most of the models are not showing this, but there's a couple that are hinting the chance of some snow through parts of the Midlands, perhaps East Anglia, Lincolnshire, South East England, those sort of areas, along with outbreaks of rain too. Now, other models won't have that rain away from us in the North Sea or over on the continent. So choose just one to watch. I think it's a low risk that we get snow, but don't totally rule out possibility. Otherwise, we're looking at a mix of sunny spells and showers, and they're most likely in the north and west, and they could be a little bit wintry up in the northwest too. It'll be a colder day on Tuesday, with temperatures only ranging from around 2 to 6 degrees Celsius. And of course, if that band of rain and snow sets up across the southeastern parts of the country, it will be a very, very miserable day indeed. Now, by Wednesday, we're under a little bump of high pressure ahead of this next area, low pressure in the Atlantic. Wednesday is probably the driest day of the week. Should have a mostly dry day, plenty of sunny spells, just 1 or 2 wintry showers left across northern parts of Scotland. Expect a widespread frost, though, early and late, and by the end of Wednesday afternoon, turning wet and windy in the extreme west as this area of low pressure gets ever closer. And then that really sets the scene for the second half of the week as low pressure then starts to pile in from off the Atlantic. So Thursday will be an unsettled day with outbreaks of rain spreading northwards and eastwards. Quite slow-moving rain as well, so that could be on all day across parts of the country on Thursday. Might turn to snow on its leading edge across Scotland and North East England, but it should go back to rain as winds are swinging into the south. Temperatures will be turning milder, so despite the rain, at least it will be mild in the south with temperatures around 10 degrees there. That's 50 Fahrenheit. Still quite cold though in northern and eastern parts of the country. Into Friday, and really is a case of high pressure building up to our northeast, low pressure is out to the west. So we're under a col on Friday, which means we're neither under high pressure or low pressure. You get any type of weather in a col. I think this will probably be mostly dry, but there could be a few showers scattered about. Probably a little bit colder again, if anything, on Friday, with temperatures down into mid-single digits. And then into next weekend, where we're running up towards Christmas, and we're turning increasingly wet and windy with low pressure continuing to be piling in North Atlantic. We're desperately trying to pull up some very mild southwesterly winds, but there is weather fronts and outbreaks of rain involved with that. So I think Saturday and Sunday are likely to both be wet days with outbreaks of persistent rain. Quite cold up in the north. Could be a little bit of snow over high ground in Scotland, but potentially becoming very mild down in the southwest. Could see temperatures 12 or 13 degrees, perhaps in the far southwest of England, with these southwesterlies by the end of Sunday. And of course, that leaves us just short of Christmas, and more about that in today's second video update. So, finally, just having a chance for outlook. We've got showers around today. Most showers clearing away to the east at the moment. More rain piling into the southwest later on. That's going to lead to quite a wet night for England and Wales, and there could be some hill snow with that as well. Tomorrow, we're going to see showers pushing in from the west, so some of those could merge into longer spells of rain too. Monday, so it's a rather quieter day perhaps on Monday into Tuesday. Well, this one we've got the uncertainty on Tuesday. There could be outbreaks of rain in the southeast corner. GFS doesn't really show it. Other models are showing it. Chance of rain in this southeast corner and affecting the Midlands. Might be some snow involved with that, but alternatively it could just be a mostly dry and cold day. And then we go into Wednesday. Another cold day. Thursday and Friday turns more unsettled and temperatures begin to get milder as well. So in summary, where we're starting unsettled and cold, there's going to be showers or longer spells of rain, and it is cold enough for hill snow to be mixed into. Bit of uncertainty about Tuesday, where we might get a little bit of rain or snow turning up through parts of the Midlands and the southeast. Again, a lot of uncertainty about that. In the second half of the week, becoming, well, staying unsettled, there could be more rain, but it will become a little bit milder in the second half of the week, and then next weekend looking very unsettled as we begin to run up towards Christmas. Right, that's it for Weekend Forecast. We'll be back later on with the week's 10-day video update, including all Rob regular features. That'll be this afternoon or later on this afternoon, but that's all for now, and thanks for watching.